The tragic events of 9/11-2001 will never be forgotten. Nearly 3,000 innocent people were killed as a result of cowardly acts of 19 terrorists. It was an attack on the United States that inspired Sal Giunta from Iowa, who was only 17.
I was a junior in high school, and I had no aspirations to join the military. I didn't know anyone in the military. It was just a thing that other people did. And the attack on America, when it became apparent that it was an attack on our way of life, not on our strategic military targets, but on our citizens, someone had to do something.
Shortly after he graduated, Sal joined the Army. His story of national heroism unfolded through a video played to thousands of students in St. George high schools on 9/11. Giunta was given awards for saving a fellow soldier while fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan. But he believes heroism is shared among all who help others.
I do believe the strongest bonds are forged in the hottest fires with the greatest pressure. And sad to say, for us to come together as a country, it seems to be some tragedy, whether man-made or naturally occurring. But it rallies us because now we have something in common, a common struggle. That's what this day reminds me of. People rushing up the towers to save people as they're jumping out. They don't have to do that. That does not improve their chances of a long life, but it improves our chances in believing in people, that when we need help, someone will be there for us.
His message was inspiring to 15-year-old Ethan Trombley, who is now in the junior ROTC. Even though he wasn't even born during the 9/11 events, something inside him gives him the same sense of urgency to serve his country.
Meeting this hero that fought against terrorism, I'm just going to stare in awe and just say, wow, look at that guy. I wish I could be like him one day.
Giunta also spoke to a crowd at the Southern Utah Veterans Home about his rescue of Sergeant Joshua Brennan from insurgents in Afghanistan. Brennan's parents, sister, and grandparents were sitting in the front row, hearing firsthand about Brennan's rescue, who later died from his wounds. Giunta received a Medal of Honor for his bravery, but looks at it as his God-given duty.
I've never received more awards or accolades in my entire life than I have on the backs of those giants of men that I stood with. Sergeant Joshua Brennan, Specialist Hugo Mendoza, that very night lost their lives so I could have it tomorrow. And here I am being patted on the back and celebrated. It's not me. I promise you, if you're looking for someone to tell you I'm the man, I'm not the man. But I've served with them, and I've seen what they've done to ensure that this is the greatest country in the world.
Sal Giunta is humble about his heroism. He believes the brotherhood he served with should all be honored.
We were all fully invested. You can say this person risked their life there and that person risked their life there. We all put all the chips on the table, the first gunshot, and none of the chips come off the table. We're all in it until we're all in it. And whether if your last day is that day or in another 50 years, we all were willing to sacrifice, but only a few did. And I think about them.
Among those heroes are the men and women of past wars who were sitting in the room he was addressing on Patriots Day.
And see the men and women who created the standard for our military today, to see those that put the footprints in the jungles and in the deserts prior to my existence on this planet is truly incredible. It just brings it around full circle.
Giunta is now a freshman at Colorado State University. He continues to do speaking engagements to let others know the truth about war, its consequences, and its true meaning. On Patriot Day, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.